Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon Branch, and on this very pleasant, as you can see, but increasingly chilly early January 2024 day, we're doing a quick video on this absolutely beautiful 2013 Wildax Aurora. So we are one of Britain's biggest Wildax dealers. Wildax are a British company, family run, but part of the wider Rapido group from France these days. But these are hand built in Elland, and they are very highly built, highly spec'd European build levelled van conversions, luxury van conversions, but built with a British twist. So this particular one is a one owner van, almost all of its life. We bought it last year from its first owner when he decided to give up motorhoming, sold it to its second owner, and they've just brought it back and part exchanged it for something else. Now this is a Wildax Aurora, which in the Wildax model lineup is quite a rare one. Now the Aurora is a 6-metre transverse fixed rear bed van conversion, which is very much a European layout, particularly back in sort of 13. The British manufacturers hadn't really cottoned onto it. These days everybody does a fixed bed van conversion. You like Bursner, Volkswagen, Grand California, there's loads, but back in 13 there weren't as many, and it was quite unusual for a British manufacturer to do it. And it's a model that's still offered in the model lineup today, but it's quite a rare one. But it does a fixed bed van conversion in a bit of a different manner from anybody else, as we'll see as we go around. So let's have a little look at this particular one. So it's been absolutely looked after so well. It's got a extremely detailed service history from its first enthusiast owner. So it's a Citroen Relay based Wildax Aurora. It's got the fixed rear bed, 3 berth 4 seat belts actually. This one, it's 3.5 tonne Citroen Relay 2.2 turbo diesel. It's a great engine that. I've got a 2013 2.2 turbo diesel Citroen Relay camper myself. This one's done 58,000 miles, my one's done 100,000 miles. It's tight as a drum. It's 5.99 long, body width's about 2.05, 2.65 tall. Price is 37,995. Google 2013 Wildaxes. This is competitive. So it's in the golden white metallic. It's in super duper condition. So we've got the eggshell front grille, sensible black plastic bumpers, electrically adjustable short arm wing mirrors. We've got the little wind deflectors there. There's no wind out canopy on it. We could fit that if you want one. It's got an awning light though. Double glazed windows all the way around, and these are proper fully winterized grade 3 level vans. We've got an electric step, minimal graphics, so it's quite a subtle van. Fridge vent for your 3-way fridge freezer, fill up point for your underslung fresh water tank. Bodywork is in fantastic condition. Van as a whole is in fantastic condition. It's a really nice thing. So this will be an outside gas barbecue point, because this van doesn't have a gas locker. It's got an underslung gas tank, which gives you a bigger gas capacity. It doesn't take up any internal space. You fill up with LPG from a pump, and you can do that both at home and abroad. It's very, very inexpensive, and you can fill up abroad if you can't do with Calagas. But of course what you don't have is any gas bottles, so if you want a gas barbecue you just plug it straight into that and it runs off the tank. So around the back we've got a bike rack, and see if we've got any reversing armament. No, we don't. No sensors, no camera, so we could fit anything like that if you want. Let's say really fresh condition wise is lovely. So you open up your back doors, everything's really nicely finished in. We've got the more expensive concertina blinds and fly screens. Now this is where things get a little bit different. So we've got a large transverse fixed bed. Obviously it's got this mattress topper on it. That's the original one underneath there. A cushion there, let's lift that up. Now everybody else, when they do fixed beds, so Adria with the Adria Twin, probably the key example. Europeans, they invented the idea. Now when you look underneath the fixed rear bed in a European fixed bed van conversion, or indeed all the other fixed bed van conversions, you're going to find that will be boxed in, that will be boxed in, so your storage area is that. Now of course the reason these are boxed in is because you'll normally have a gas tank on, not a gas tank, a gas locker there, and you'll have water tank there. Now this has got underslung fresh and waste water tanks, but they're heated and insulated as standard, and an underslung gas tank, and that means you've saved all of this space. Now this fixed bed, as we call it, so you can see from the cushions there and from that seatbelt clip up there, it's all of this framework and everything can fold away and clip up to there, and that means you've got this whole space floor to ceiling for storage if you need it. You might not need it. So better storage than the Europeans basically. opening rear windows, both sides, and you can see it's a really nicely finished off van. The lighting's good. We've got Wildax's signature tambour door cupboards, downlighters, spotlighters, everything like that, storage bits, plug socket for your phone, and it's a nice big comfortable bed. Now they also do this as an Aurora Leisure, which are more common, and that doesn't have a fixed bed. It's got a parallel sofa rear lounge, so if you don't want a fixed bed, you want a parallel sofa rear lounge, then the Aurora Leisure is the one for you. Just to further confuse you, you'll also see the Aurora XL, which is a 6.34 metre version of this van, brought out in 2016, and an Aurora Leisure XL, which is the longer end lounge one. So there's a front table which lives there if you want to take it down. Something else which sets this apart from European vans, you've got a removable table, which you don't with the European take on this. Excellent condition. As you can see, graphics are fresh, everything is fresh, bodywork is excellent. Yeah, really nice van. So we've got mains hookup, and on the roof is a very large solar panel, and there's a leisure battery of course as well. That's the flue for your heating system, so heating is taken care of via the Truma Combi boiler, which you'll probably see in 80+% of all motorhomes and van conversions. So it heats your water in your van using gas from your gas tank if you're not hooked up, and it uses mains electric if you are hooked up. That's the full up point for your gas tank there. So looking at the cab spec, which is very good, we've got Remus Concertina blinds on your front and sides, and then we've also got a radio CD player, air conditioning and cruise control. It's the Euro 5, which is the new all black dashboard. Looks a bit more modern as well. Let's say 2.2 turbo diesel. It's chain driven. I get about 35 out of my Citroen Relay camper. This being a bigger one will probably average in about the 30 mark, something like that. So they're very economical, very reliable, no AdBlue or anything like that. So coming into the front of the van, you've got a big sliding door, no fly screener ones at this age. Now your table, which we saw at the back, can either be clipped on here and you can sit outside, or clipped on there on the inside. Twin swivel cab seats, no arm, oh yeah, single armrest. And then we've got this area here. Now this is something that's changed, so you've got a double seat belted seat there, so you've got 4 seat belts in this one. More latterly, these changed to a single seat there, which gave you a bit more space here, but you lost the seat belt. Now this will very easily make a bed, so you can slide this out. You can see they've raised the floor level there, there's storage underneath of there. Pull a lever, that slides out, cushions drop down, and you've got a good sized single guest bed. Again, really nicely finished off with your double glazed windows, all these sliding storage over the cab up there as well. It's got an original Avtex TV from back in the day. These Avtex TVs are so good, they live forever, but it's a bit dated. It's got the big bezel around it, but there's a normal bracket behind there. You can put a later TV with a bigger screen on if you want, but we'll leave that on. Big hecky roof light over the cab, and a good kitchen. So you've got flip up worktop there, 2 gas burners, and a decent little Thetford duplex combi oven and grill, which you don't often see in van conversions. Plenty of storage. I like these pull out drawer units. They're not probably the most modern looking van inside, but the quality is fantastic in fairness to it, and they're very well built and the condition is superb. So it's been so well looked after by its first owner, this one. Bathroom is a wet room affair, pretty typical of most motorhomes. Interestingly, it's got the fixed corner sink, which they did move away from for a while into a flip up. Now they're back into a fixed corner one again. There's a storage bit there, there's a skylight for ventilation, and your venerable Thetford cassette toilet that you'll see in everything. Heater controls over here, there's a remote shut off for the gas tank as well. Decent wardrobe with a hanging rail in it. There's another upholstered storage pocket that you can fit wherever you want down there as well if you wish to fit it. I like this extra pull out worktop. So look at this for a kitchen here. Isn't that great? So you'd have worktop going from here, once this lift up flat's lifted up, all the way down to there. What a great thing. And if you've got your table on, worktop there as well. Plenty of plug sockets around the van as well. And then underneath the pull-out worktops, your 3-way fridge freezer. So that runs off gas. You're not hooked up from your gas tank mains if you are hooked up, and your engine when you're driving. And then your good sized bed at the back, which we saw from the outside. And it is a good size. Opening skylight, 2 opening windows. Nice use of lighting. I think it's a super van, this. So it's 37,995. It stacks up really well. It's been very well looked after. It's been in regular use all of its life. It's a van we've sold before, and it's a very safe bet. So you check out the price of a 2013 Adria Twin. You'll be getting less for your money. It won't have quite the functionality of this layout, and you'll pay more for it probably. So I think this is a great van. So it's the Wildax Aurora 2013 on a 63 plates. It's late 13 at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. And it's got the solar panel, it's got the bike rack, it's got the cab blinds. Anything else you want we can fit. Give us a call, 01626 832 792. If we're out here doing videos, give us a call on the mobile direct, 07432 662 558. Check us out on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website, or come and see us down at Tingrace, Newton Abbot, Devon, and that is just off of the A38 South Devon Expressway. There it is, and you can literally come straight into our dealership via a little slip road that's here, bang, straight into the dealership, and that's the main road between Exeter and Plymouth, not long off the end of the M5, dead easy. So give us a call today about this Wildax Aurora. Thank you very much, goodbye.